What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, and I'm bringing you my second commentary. The first one I did a little while ago, and it got great success. And basically, I take everyone's comments on my videos, questions about my channel, about my real life, and I go ahead and answer them in a pretty long gameplay. I actually chose this gameplay strictly for its length. It's a really great game on Afghan. However, the only problem was I didn't get my ultimate goal, which was the nuke. I got a couple nice chopper gunners in this gameplay, but unfortunately none of them led to the nukes, and I clutched up at a couple 24 kill streaks, which is really a pain in the ass. Anyways, the gameplay for the TAR-21 suppressed. Once again, this is Modern Warfare 2, not Modern Warfare 3. I like to switch back and forth to make sure I get a good variety of gameplay out for you guys, because I know there's some people that hate watching all MW3 and some that hate watching all MW2, so I like to switch it up back and forth between you guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into some of the comments and questions people have had for me. The first one's going to come from Kill4Chion, which asks, how long did it take you to get noticed in the YouTube community, and what is some good advice for new commentators trying to get into the community? This is a great question. So this is asked a lot to the bigger name commentators, and I'm by no means whatsoever well known at all. I've got about 700 subs, but my channel has been taking off recently about the past month. I've got all these charts on YouTube Analytics that show me that my channel is just going through the roof, which I appreciate, I love. Thank you every single one of my subscribers for liking the videos, commenting, subscribing. All that stuff makes my channel just go through the roof, and hopefully we're going to be growing here in a bit to the thousands of subscribers. That would be amazing. But the way to get big into the community, if you can call it that, is to post consistently. I know Wings of Redemption stresses this a lot in his videos. He says that he'd rather be hated than forgotten, and that's a really big thing. So basically, what this means is that he'd rather post up a lot of continuous content and just have people hate it than just not post up any content at all. And this is big for when you're starting a new channel. If you throw out a lot of content out there, you'll never get noticed unless you throw up a lot of content, and it has to be good content too. My content tries to be, I try to post the best content on YouTube, and that's a big thing to go for, but I do watch a lot of YouTube channels, and every single piece of content that I put up, I try to make sure is on par or above average any other big name YouTuber like White Boy or Xjaws. I try to post high quality games, high quality scores, and high quality commentaries. I'm still working on my commentary skills, but I'm trying to get better at all this stuff. And if you do the same thing where you continually improve your gameplay, and you can post consistent gameplays where it's high scores, good commentary, or just very interesting games. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, 100 kills a game. Maybe you've got a game that's knife only, or throwing knife only, or, you know, Simtex stick only, some random thing. People love watching that stuff. And also make sure you've got keywords, make sure you've got a lot of tags. You notice in the description of this video I've got like 100 tags. I'm going to stop that in a little bit, but for now that's important to make sure I get a lot of views. That way, anybody that searches, you know, anything along those lines might come up with my video, might want to watch my video. So the tags are super important. That's how people find your videos. And once again, just make sure you got a fun personality. Don't just, you know, act like you're going to commit suicide. That the whole commentary. I've heard commentators like that just sound so down on life. I just don't want to listen to them at all. Also, make sure that your gameplay has been edited to have color corrections, so it's very bright and vibrant. The general quality is not very good on these HD PVRs, so you want to edit that to make sure it looks nice. But I'll do a lot more of this, you know, how to get noticed in a different commentary. It's a huge topic everyone wants to know, and I'm going to save that for a completely different commentary. Look out for that. I'm not going to forget it. Moving on to the next question. Do you still have a gameplay of Demolition before it got patched? I'd love to see one. This is asked by One Finger Skater. And yes, I do. I've got a couple Demolition gameplays on Dome from Modern Warfare 3 that I haven't posted up yet that have been about 120 kills. However, the majority of my gameplays that I have left are from Black Ops. I never posted them, and some I've got from Black Ops that I posted several months ago, maybe like 8 or 9 months ago. And the problem is my channel was not big back then, and so a lot of those gameplays, like, you know, 230 kills, 190 kills on jungle, 170 kills on firing range, scores like that, no one ever saw because they were so old of gameplays. I didn't have any subscribers back then. I'd love to be able to repost these with you know, better quality editing, better commentaries, if y'all are interested in that kind of stuff. I know people love seeing spawn traps and some people hate seeing spawn traps. Every time I post one, I've got at least 2 haters saying, you know, you little pansy, it takes no skill to spawn trap, blah blah. You know, and I don't respond to the haters. If you want to hate on my videos, go for it. I will completely ignore you. Unless it's constructive criticism, I'll completely ignore you. And you'll never get a reply from me whatsoever. I don't feed haters at all, because I only like people that, you know, enjoy my content or can give me constructive criticism. But I will post those type of gameplays if you want to see them. I just have to have a demand for them. I know that I posted one a couple days ago where it was 231 kills and 15 deaths. And the best score I've ever had in any Call of Duty as far as kills go. and I still got hate for that one. So I can't ever please everyone. However, I'll try, and if you want to see those demolition gameplays from Black Ops, then I'll definitely post those. The next question comes from XGamers, XX123, who asks, where did you come up with the name The Big Teddy? And this goes way back to 7th grade when, for some reason, my real name's Theodore, Theodore, like Theodore Roosevelt. And since from that, I really didn't like that name, so I decided to change it to Ted. And I thought, back in 7th grade, it was really cool to have a cool name. So instead of Ted, I said I'd do Teddy with the D-E at the end, only I was going to make that silent. So technically, my name's The Big Ted with the D-E at the end being silent, but everyone just calls it The Big Teddy, and I just go with it. And I accidentally, when I was making my YouTube account, I accidentally capitalized the I in big, which is a huge fail. So it looks like the BLG Teddy, which is not true. It's not what I meant to say. I meant to say the big Teddy. And I don't know why I just came with that letters, but my gamer tag is Big Teddy. I decided to go with The Big Teddy because YouTube, I think Big Teddy was already taken, and that's the long and the short of it. That's how I got my gamer tag and my YouTube name. Moving on to the next question comes from GoAQW, and he asked, how did you get so good at Call of Duty? A lot of time and practice. If you collectively add up the time that I've spent on in-game on Call of Duty, it's about 75 days of gameplay. If you add in double that for getting lobbies together, for getting teams together, for talking with my friends, for creating custom classes, for customizing all my kill streaks, for sending out messages and all that kind of stuff, it's about 125 days probably, if I do take a guess at it. And if you added in all the time I spent watching YouTube videos, massive amounts of time I've spent on YouTube looking up videos on Call of Duty, it's probably maybe even another 100 days on Call of Duty. So basically, if you have a life, you're not going to get as good as I am. But if you have no life, like me, and you just really have a passion for Call of Duty, then just stick with it. Just enthrall yourself with YouTube videos, with commentaries, with every single tip and tactic that you can find. Never ignore a single video that suggests something you don't know. Any video that's about any kill streak reward, any perk, any gun that maybe is a little quirk that you've never heard of before, that's how you become amazing at Call of Duty, because every little thing will improve your game. Knowing the difference between stuns and flashes, knowing whether EMPs can cancel out M.O.A.Bs, knowing, everything about the game is so important. And I honestly know just about everything about this game besides the coding of it. I know just about everything up to that point. Anyways, long story short, just learning a lot about the game through YouTube, through playing it massive amounts of time, and through playing every single Call of Duty, something else I'll add on. Playing Call of Duty 4 all the way up to MW3, because a lot of the traits are carried through every single Call of Duty that you might not have caught on to otherwise. Moving on to the next question. Can you please post some MW3 Infection gameplays, please? This is asked by Cheesy Snipers, and yes, I'd love to. I love the game mode Infection. I think it's awesome that they're bringing in these new game modes, and I love playing each and every single one of the new game modes that they're going to come out with. Hopefully a lot more of them in the future. But for me so far, I haven't gotten any stellar Infection gameplays. Back in private matches, it was a lot easier for me to set up good guns and good games and get really good scores. But now that they've changed it so that everything has a throwing knife, it's hard to stay alive for too long, and you don't want to watch some guy just be a zombie and go around infecting everyone. So I'll post those when I get a good gameplay, let's put it that way. Moving on to the last question, is asked by Tanner Front Page. He says, hey Ted, how are you considered popular at school? If so, is it in a good way or a bad way? And in a sense, I guess I am considered popular because, I'm known as that guy that plays Call of Duty. I mean, I know that sounds cheesy and all, but I'm known at school as that guy that plays Call of Duty and plays a lot of video games. I'm also pretty funny in school. I'm really lighthearted. I'm nice to everyone, and there's no one in school that I'm not friends with, and there's no one in school that I have, enemies with. So as far as popularity goes, high school isn't a popularity contest. It's more just everyone has their circle of friends. If it was back in middle school, I'd say popularity was a huge thing, but in high school, not so much. So as far as that, I'm not really sure. I know a lot of people, I guess, and I'm friends with a lot of people. But as far as popularity, not sure. And in a good way or a bad way, take it as you wish. People think I'm a Call of Duty nerd. I take that as a compliment personally because I love being known as the guy that's good at Call of Duty. But I know some people might think of that as just silly and retarded. But it's whatever. I don't care. I really don't. I just enjoy my life as it goes to me. Anyways, guys, the gameplay's coming to an end here. I think we had about 14 seconds left on that bomb site. If you enjoyed this gameplay, make sure to click that like button or dislike button, depending on whether you liked it or disliked it. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button. I post high-quality content every single day, and I love meeting every single one of you new subscribers. I love getting the community feedback. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you all later.